How's it going, everybody? Nick DiVirgilio here at Sweetwater Studios with my band, Big Big Train. We're rehearsing here in the studios for our first ever U.S. shows, and the very first show is right here at Sweetwater in our performance theater. So now we're going to take a few minutes and I want to introduce you to everybody in the band. Let's go. Ricard, Greg, Alberto, Claire, Lindley, Oscar. Hello.
Hey, Nick.
Hi.
Hey, man.
Welcome.
Thanks.
How's it feel being in the US with Big Big Train?
I mean, it's very emotional. There was the possibility to come to the US in the past. I'm really excited about it.
I mean, we've been trying to get here for a long time. You know, COVID came and then we lost our lead singer and all of those things got in the way. So it felt slightly unreal to be getting on the plane from the UK and landing at Chicago initially. Big Big Train coming to the US for the first time is super exciting for me because, I mean,
you're American.
Yeah,
you live
it's
here.
great. So, how's rehearsals going for you? How you like being here and playing?
It's great. I mean, the place is super nice for a musician.
It's really cool, especially like being here in Sweetwater.
Yeah.
The facilities are just awesome. And to finally be in the US, it's my first time in the US. Nice. So it's pretty special to do it with a band.
The staff here, everything have been just awesome. You know, really, really good people. I think Ricard mentioned before that the store here has been a little bit of a lure for us, you know. There are too many nice 12-string guitars out there that are kind of calling me.
There's this massive music store. I've been, you know, disciplined not to buy anything big yet, but you never know.
They have sold a few things to the band already. Since
they have,
been
yeah.
The band can't help themselves.
No,
Going there.
we're gear freaks, aren't we?
For sure.
Gear geeks.
So this style of music, of Big Big Train, did you do much progressive rock playing this, you know, in this kind of style in your previous endeavors?
Sort of not to this extent.
Right.
I started gigging in Aberdeen in Scotland in the early 90s. And at the time, there were lots of open blues jams and like traditional music jams. And all the musicians in Aberdeen, it's a fairly small city. And everybody used to hang out together. All the different sorts of musicians used to hang out together. So some of the first gigs I did were in blues jams. This doesn't feel not normal for me to play rock, certainly.
Well, I think violin is a great instrument for this style of music. I mean, so many bands that I grew up with listening to, like Mahavishnu and Jean-Luc Ponty and the Dixie Dregs and all that kind of stuff, violin was all over the place. So it's a great instrument for this style of music, for sure. It seems like since we first started, even just a few years ago, to the sounds that you make now. She has a little pedal board, playing through phasers and distortion and delay and reverb. So you've taken the violin sound to a whole other level. I mean, sort of in the sort of guitar world too, so you can put more effects on it and make it more of a creative instrument inside of a rock setting. And let's finally talk about our new record that's about to be released. How do you feel about it?
I'm really proud of it. You know, I think we had to be at our best, you know, with all that's happened to the band. This is our first album with Alberto as lead singer, and I think it had to be us showing our best face, and I think we achieved that.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It is good.
I'm super proud of it. I don't think there's a weak track on the record. And I think it's really cohesive as well, the whole thing. Some of my favorite bits of music that I've ever played on.
It's totally a group effort. We recorded it in the same room, all of us at once, which was, you know, live in the studio basically, and then some stuff, of course, was added afterwards. But a lot of like spur of the moment ideas that came. A favorite way of working for me personally. So
It's an incredible situation because you are there together, and it's, of course, you are there for like working, like you are doing music, but just to hang out and just to know each other better. That was, I think, one of the greatest plus of the recording together.
You know, when you have nice experiences and they feel great at the time, and you go away thinking, yeah, that was a wonderful thing. And then that stays with you for a few months. And there are things in your life that you think, I'm gonna always remember that as a really special time. And that's how I feel about it. I just loved getting to know everybody on a better level. Hanging out. When you hang out and you're rehearsing and you're playing, it's tiring, you're doing a particular thing, you get to know each other musically really well, but not necessarily your personalities, and just being with each other for 10 days, was it? So I loved that.